All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're diving into a tool called SIM, and it is causing a major stir in the world of AI. Why? Because it's completely flipping the script on how you build AI agents. Think less code and way more visual.
So, what's all the buzz about, right? As soon as this thing dropped, the internet just lit up. The reaction was huge and instantaneous. Let's take a look at what some people were saying. I mean, check this out. Right out of the gate, you had influencers like Hassan Tor making this incredible comparison. He called it a Figma like canvas. Now, if you know Figma, you know that means it's visual, it's intuitive. That's a massive departure from the old way of just staring at lines of code. And the comparisons didn't stop there. This one calls it the Zapier of agent building. And wow, that's a powerful statement. Think about it. Zapier took something complex, app automation, and made it so anyone could do it. The idea here is that SIM is about to do the exact same thing for AI agents.
Okay, so all this excitement is great, but why? What's the big deal? To really get it, you've got to understand the problem that SIM is actually designed to fix.
And this post from GitHub's own projects page just hits the nail on the head. They're talking about building agents versus babysitting them. That's because traditionally, building AI agents has been this super frustrating manual process. It really can feel less like you're engineering something and more like you're just trying to keep a finicky system from breaking.
So that really begs the question, right? Why has it been so complex? What are the barriers that have kept this kind of development in the hands of, just a small group of specialists?
Well, here's the reality of it. Historically, if you wanted to build an AI agent, it was a total slog. We're talking deep, deep coding knowledge, trying to manage a bunch of complicated APIs, and the worst part, trying to debug things that you can't even see. It's all abstract. This basically built a giant wall, keeping out tons of people who had amazing ideas, but just didn't have that super specific coding background. And this is exactly the problem that SIM is here to solve. It's coming in with a totally different and, honestly, much more open and inclusive way of doing things.
So what is SIM exactly? At its heart, it's an open source platform that's all about visual building. The whole point is to let you create really powerful, sophisticated AI agents without having to write all the code from scratch. You're using a drag and drop canvas. It feels a lot more like you're sketching on a whiteboard than coding in an editor.
This is a really fundamental change in how things are done. You're going from writing complex code to just using visual blocks. You're going from making all these manual, tedious connections to just dragging and dropping. The end result? A process that's not only way faster, but one that just makes more sense visually. It's intuitive.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work in practice? Let's break down what it's like to build something with SIM.
It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you grab the building blocks you need and just drag them onto the canvas. Second, you connect those blocks to all the different tools and models you want to use. And then third, you hit deploy. That's pretty much the whole workflow. Simple.
Now this is where it gets really powerful. Right out of the box, SIM comes with over 100 pre-built integrations.
And what does that mean for you? It means you can instantly connect your brand new AI agent to the tools you're already using every single day. We're talking Slack, Google Drive, OpenAI, Discord, you name it. This thing isn't a walled garden. It's designed to plug right into your existing world.
All right, so when you hear about a tool this powerful, you're probably thinking it's got to be expensive, right? Well, a huge part of SIM's whole mission is accessibility, and that goes for the price tag too.
And you can really see that commitment in their pricing. They've got a really generous free plan, the community plan, so literally anyone can jump in and start building. And from there, it just scales up for professionals, for teams, and big companies that need the heavy-duty features. It's a smart model, designed to let you grow with it. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. A tool like this comes along. What does that actually mean for the future? Not just for developers, but for all of us.
I love this quote. It calls this a Photoshop moment for AI, and that analogy is just perfect. Think about it. Before Photoshop, editing images professionally was this crazy specialized field that almost nobody could get into. Then Photoshop came along with this visual, intuitive interface and just blew the doors wide open for creativity. SIM could be that exact kind of turning point for AI. And here's maybe the most important piece of the puzzle. The whole thing is open source. And that is a huge deal. It means there's a global community of people who can look at the code, contribute to it, and make it better. It ensures the whole platform grows and evolves out in the open.
So that kind of leaves us with one big final question, doesn't it?
We've seen this story play out before, when powerful technology gets put into everyone's hands, whether it was desktop publishing or making videos. So if a tool like Sim really makes building an AI agent something that anybody can do, what happens next? What kind of amazing, crazy, innovative things are we about to see?